Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shayla and today we are finally getting to what everyone and their mothers was telling me to react to. So I've done two previous videos on KDA, which is, if you didn't know, if you're here you probably do know, but is a group formed within, I guess, the universe of the League of Legends games, right? And so apparently, according to all lovely people, KDA is not the only group that has been formed. There's also been two others. One, I believe, only has one song, and actually Soyeon from G-Idol, I believe, is part of that song as well. However, the most recent group is a group called, I believe the group's name is HEARTSTEEL. And they have recently released a song called Paranoia. Yeah, and from what I know, this is the first one, and it is thought that there are going to be more songs released with this group as well. Same with what they did with KDA. So this group is a boy group, and it has BAEKHYUN from, I believe he is from EXO, which is a very famous group in K-pop, but also BAEKHYUN is, I believe, a pretty successful soloist as well. I don't know much about EXO or him as a soloist. I'm just, from what I kind of know is where I'm speaking from. And then this also has Tobi. I don't know how to pronounce this name, so I'm going to say Ozzy for now. And Cal Scruby. I think that's how you say that. So that's what we're checking out today. I have heard everyone, again, and their mothers telling me to react to this. And I believe, yeah, because it only just got released, this music video, at least 12 days ago. So it's fresh in everyone's mind. So I am very ready to react to it. I'm also ready to react to the other stuff they released. So if you haven't watched my previous videos reacting to KDA, you can click up here to go see them, or just watch or see them on my channel. But yeah, I have no idea what this sounds like. I'm going in this completely blind, and we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Oh, why am I nervous? Oh. Okay.
Two sides to a story, but
ooh,
they never tell my side. Never been the kind of guy to stay inside the guidelines. I know I'm the bad guy.
I like this guy's voice.
If you try step to me, it'll be the last time.
Okay.
Dirt on my name, 6 feet in the ground. I got people in my past try bringing me
Beats
down.
cool.
Say I'm losing my mind. I don't wanna be found. Grew up in the shadow, but I know they watching me now.
Sick. Woo! Is this a pre-chorus? Interesting drop. This reminds me of something. Okay. Okay.
I got a lot of punchlines in the quick jab. I'm running straight through. I don't got a zigzag.
The production does remind me of KDA. I understand how that connection there. This pre-chorus is really cool. Ooh! Interesting. Suddenly a different song.
You don't understand the life we chose. On life support. Need my silence, my privacy, so I can heal. And even rock stars got feelings that they feel in reality. This just repeats like a drill. Every time you pop up,
Oh, I wanted that hit to hit a little bit harder there. Oh, we're going again. Interesting. Okay. Got lots to say on this, I think. Yeah, HEARTSTEEL. Okay. Fascinating. All right, so I am going to watch it again. The way I do reactions is I watch them first, all the way through, without stopping, and then I'm going to go back and watch it again. However, I want some of my first thoughts out first. Upon first listen, I really like a lot of the individual parts. I think the pre-chorus is probably my favorite part. I really like the first verse, like the intro part. And I do like the chorus. I'm not as big of a fan of the bridge for sure. I feel like we have this kind of build-up going, and then it feels like it doesn't really go anywhere. And when it does come back in, we don't get as much of a good payoff as I kind of wanted from it. But it's still really catchy. It is surprising to me that this is their, like, I don't know if they would consider this their like lead single or just like a pre-release or whatever, but compared to something like Pop Stars, I feel like this is not as grand as I thought it was going to be, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's just very, very, I understand production wise how they're linked, and obviously everyone's going to compare it to KDA because KDA was so big, right? But I feel like there's a little bit more that I wanted from it at times, but it's still like a decent song, you know? I'm just surprised this is what they would choose as like kind of a first pre-release for them. But let's go through it again. I, again, really like that first verse. I really like that pre-chorus. I think it's just, I'm not quite there on the chorus with everything else. Like, I kind of like them separately. I'm not sure if it's perfect for the song, but I need to listen to it again anyways. So let's go. Also, again, I'm going to remind everyone, I really appreciate the animation that's going on and stuff like that. I don't play League of Legends. Actually, I have a roommate who does, or I don't know if she specifically plays League of Legends or she just like knows a lot about League of Legends and everything that's going on, because we had a little bit of a conversation about this release and how it compared to KDA and stuff like that. I was trying not to get as much spoilers, but I wanted to know like maybe what it was from like a player's kind of point of view. And it was really interesting talking to her about it, because she was saying like, oh, and I guess that makes sense for what she was saying. She was saying that like there were very different, like very distinct different parts of it, and she felt that if she could, she would like to like rearrange them, which is interesting. I would wonder what she'd exactly want to do with them. Should ask her again, but like I guess that makes sense. But at the same time, I don't know. I listen to K-pop, and K-pop is basically like every different section of a song feels like a completely different thing, and like you could rearrange it to be a kind of similar but kind of the same song. So You know, I wasn't really thinking about that, like, going into it as much, but I do see where she's coming from there, so. But again, because I'm not a LOL player, I'm not gonna know the lore or what all this stuff means in the music video. I'm just vibing with the visuals, okay? Seems very playful, maybe compared to KDA, which just felt very like badass, I guess. This is so cool. Never been the kind of gotta stay inside the guidelines. I know I'm the bad guy. I don't gotta ask why. If you try step to me, it'll be the last time. I got dirt on my name, 6 feet in the ground. I got people in my past try bringing me down. Yeah, this is really good. I really love this verse. We're going back. Two sides to a story, but they never tell my side. Never been the kind of gotta stay inside the guidelines. I like how they keep it. They keep it very simple, and then they slowly start adding the stuff in. I've never been the kind of gotta stay inside the guidelines. I know I'm the bad guy. The little synths that come in. If you try step to me, it'll be the last time. I got dirt on my name, 6 feet in the ground. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, and then the panning of the whatever that is, background voice, whatever they did to that, sounds really good too. I don't wanna be found. Grew up in the shadow, but I know they watching me now. Like those hits. See, that is really good. The build feels really good there. And even the transition between the rap portion and the pre-chorus, at least for me, is good. I really like how different it is between the low voice rapper, and then we have obviously the vocalist in the pre-chorus. Like, I really like this part. I got people in my past try bringing me down. Say I'm losing my mind. I don't want to be found. Grew up in the shadow, but I know they watching me now. That's a cool line too. I don't know what it is. I'm wondering if I just want it to be like, I don't know. I don't know what exactly it is. It doesn't feel like it hits as hard as I want it to go. But it is a really good chorus. I just don't know if it fits what it is, if that makes sense. You know? Ah. You know what? Okay, I was saying something reminded me of something earlier, though. This reminds me, I don't know if it's the voice, the whole production. I haven't listened to this band in a long time. It kind of reminds me of, is that what they're called? Oh, I'm going to lose it. Is it Fall Out Boy? You're going to have to forgive me if I'm thinking of the wrong group, but I'm pretty sure this chorus reminds me of a Fall Out Boy song. Sorry. Tell me it's not just me. Don't hit the dog. Hey. See, this part's cool too. I don't, nothing about this I think I dislike, maybe except for like a little bit of the bridge, but like, yeah, it's just, it's not fitting together quite the same in my brain as the previous KDA songs. This part's so cool.
Growing up, I was a problem that they didn't solve. I'm the piece that wouldn't fit inside a jigsaw. I got a lot of punchlines in the quick jab. I'm running straight through.
That's cool with the distorted voice.
Got a heavy heart, so to live fast. From the cradle to the grave, never change, make 'em dig that.
I think I like the pre-chorus because it feels so different from what we're feeling from the verses. It doesn't. I don't know. I need to stop talking about the chorus. I need to leave it alone.
From the cradle to the grave, never change, make 'em dig that.
Ugh, the chorus is so good though. I think, okay, I'm going to keep talking about the chorus. Sorry, if you don't want to hear it, you can skip it. I think part of my issue that I'm realizing is I just want the voice in the chorus to have some more weight. And I think that, like, it was fine when we switched between the verses, which, even though, like, the second verse, the rapper wasn't quite, obviously, as deep voiced, it still had a bit of weight to it. In the voice itself, and then we got the higher, like, melodic pre-chorus, and I think that, like, that carrying on into the chorus doesn't make it hit as much as I want it to. Like, I want it to hit with, like, weight in the way that the verses have, if that makes sense. I think that's my problem. It's so catchy though. Ugh.
Wanna kiss me long the night with a rose, hoping that the Eiffel falls. Of course, you don't understand the life we chose. On life's support, need my silence, my privacy, so I can heal. And even rock stars got feelings that they feel in reality. It's just repeats like a drill.
See, that part, I like that they had the little bit of the delay before the drop, but I just wanted it to hit harder. And I really think it could do that with maybe more, like, instead of just, I don't know if it's just one person singing there, but maybe you have more voices connected there. Maybe it's just someone else. I don't know, but I want it to be a little bit different. Like, this part is nice. Like, that's nice. I just wish it hit a little bit harder. I do like that they continued it for another chorus. Ah, yeah, I do, and I'm gonna end this by saying I like the song. I enjoy it. I wonder why that's the most replayed. Interesting. Huh. I do enjoy it, and I don't want anyone to leave here thinking like, oh, Shayla's just a hater or whatever. Just likes KDA and doesn't like everything else. And I disagree. There are KDA songs that I didn't like as much too. I'm gonna admit that. But I just feel like this one, if we are comparing to the lead single of KDA, or like the first one, which I believe was Pop Stars, it is not on the same level for me. That doesn't mean it's a bad song. I just wish it was a little bit better, or a little bit different, I'll say, for my tastes. And I hope everyone can understand that. I feel like people are going to come after me and be like, actually, I've just been like, since I started reacting to KDA, I don't know, like 3 weeks ago, however long it was ago, when I put out that first video, I have been listening to KDA like nonstop. I love some of those songs, especially the first three I listened to, and the first and the more pop stars, the baddest. The one. What's just two of them? And the one with twice. I can't remember the last two names because I just reacted to those ones. But those have all been on repeat for me. Like, I love those songs. And so I don't want to sit here and be like, oh, I love this one too. And it's not my favorite. And it's not going to be one that I like replay. I do think this is going to go on my phone and I am going to listen to it and I am going to enjoy it. It's just, again, not my favorite of what I think has come out of League of Legends. I hope everyone can understand that. But yeah, let me know what you guys initially thought about this in the comments. I'd be really, really interested to hear your guys' thoughts. What do you think maybe the reception is? I would love to hear that, actually, what the reception is if you've played this game for a long time and were around when like all the KDA drops and stuff like that happened. Let me know what the reception has been to KDA versus this. And there's one more group that LOL has made, and I will be reacting to that one next very soon. So if you want to subscribe to wait for that one, you can. You can also subscribe to watch my other reactions, which is mostly K-pop, all K-pop, except for my KDA videos. But yeah, if you enjoy, you enjoy. So yeah, that's about it. Like if you did, comment what you think and what you want to see. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.